concerns that are now being raised on part of the opposition, because Bihar elections are coming up, then there is going to be elections in West Bengal, then there is going to be elections in the state of Tamil Nadu as well. The top court is now expected to hear these petitions on the 10th of July. As far as these pleas are concerned, that has challenged the Election Commission's S.I.R exercise. Now what is being said, at 4 of those petitions have claiming that this is an attempt of vote bandi. Dipankar is with us right now. Dipankar, good morning. We are told that the Supreme Court is ready to take up these petitions, at least 4 of them, including the one that of Mahua Poitra has also filed on the 10th of July.
Well, very good morning to you too. Yes, the Supreme Court is ready to hear and has agreed to hear all the petitions, the 4 petitions that have been listed before the Supreme Court on the 10th of July, that is Thursday. The mentioning was made by Senior Advocate Kapil Sibbal along with Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi and Shaadan Farasat being present over there, and they jointly mentioned the entire batch of petitions that is listed before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court agreed to hear these petitions and have listed the matter for Thursday. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what happens on Thursday. As of now, the matters are listed on Thursday, when the Supreme Court will hear these matters, the entire batch of petitions that are there.
Right. Mahua Poitra has now, after this listing is now concerned, has also reacted on it, saying that the Bihar S.I.R petition has now been allowed in the Supreme Court. Notice has been issued. Hearing is on Thursday. Satyamev Jayate is what the TMC MP has highlighted in her latest post. But when it comes to the allegations that have been leveled, Dipankar, what are these 4 petitions that are we pointing out, mainly seeking from the Supreme Court over this exercise that is being done by the Election Commission?
Well, the 4 petitions that have been listed before the Supreme Court mainly to challenge the ECI's 24th of June's order that had said that the S.I.R has to be done in Bihar. And these 4 petitions have also jointly stated that the S.I.R that has been ordered by the Election Commission is an act to disenfranchise millions, that could disenfranchise millions of voters in Bihar, and that the S.I.R exercise is also in violation of various provisions, the Representation of People Act and also the Constitution of India. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what arguments are forwarded by the counsels who will be appearing before the Supreme Court of India, and what the Supreme Court of India
calling it as vote bandi. However, the poll panel has been saying that with this exercise, it wanted to ensure that there is integrity and there is preparation of error-free electoral rolls. For the moment, Dipankar, thank you very much for joining in. Now, speaking of the Election Commission of India, let's talk about the political aspect. Right after the ECI declared that all voters enrolled since 2003 will no longer be considered valid for the upcoming elections, RJD's Tejasvi Yadav has now strongly condemned the revision exercise, calling it as a deliberate attempt to deny voting rights to disadvantaged communities. In response, Tejasvi Yadav has announced that the opposition Mahagathbandhan, led by his party, which is the RJD, will be holding roadblocks or chakka jam across the state next week to protest against this decision. He's claimed that chakka jam is now scheduled for the 9th of July. As far as these 4 petitions are now concerned against the ECI exercise, will be taken up by the Supreme Court next day, which is the 10th of July.
है बिहार और लोग को यहीं से समाप्त करना चाहते हैं अमित शाह और नरेंद्र मोदी और नीतीश कुमार, ये हर किस नहीं चलेगा। 9 तारीख को हम लोग जो है बड़ी मजबूती के साथ पूरा हमारा महागठबंधन जो है धरना प्रदर्शन करेगा, चक्का जाम करेगा, और इसमें अपील करते हैं कि आप सब लोग मजबूती के साथ लोकतंत्र और संविधान को बचाने का काम कीजिए, गरीब का अधिकार को बचाने की लड़ाई को लड़ने का काम कीजिए।